should.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Diamond Helen, for your leadership and for your kind words and for such an introduction. And I'm telling you, I'm so grateful that Diamond Helen, you shared with me this opportunity. And always, like you also say, I don't know what was going to happen if I had said no to this opportunity. And for me, really, it's a blessing that you gave to me. And thank you so much for what you are doing to the team. And we know currently you are currently in Zambia en route to Zimbabwe tomorrow to build this business. And we are so grateful to have you. And I also want to take this opportunity also to thank our leader, Efrosin, for also giving me the opportunity to do this training. And I'm sure any other leader could have done this. For me, I'm so grateful for the leadership that we get from Efrosin, the direction that she's giving us. And we are so grateful to have he is our leader, and of course, Matt Morris. But also maybe to just also appreciate each one of you who is on this call. For you being here, it means you want to build this business. And the beauty about our business is that it's copy and paste from the best. And for me to make the results that you are seeing I'm making, I sometimes have midnight calls with Diamond Helen when she's telling me do A, B, C, D. And because I know she has results, I follow what she tells me. Efrosin sometimes send me a message. And of course, Matt Morris and the entire leadership that we have. And once you follow what you are asked to do in this business without questioning, you make money and you make results. And hence the results that you are seeing. So what I'm going to be doing this afternoon, I'm not going to take much of your time, but I'm going to share how to start a new member. And of course, even myself, I learned about it when we went to Greece, because I was doing it the wrong way. So, and I think we also had the kind of recent training. And what I've done is I've started duplicating and doing that which we have been taught. And Muzaffar again did kind of same training. And I'm telling you, the results are phenomenal. We have produced a number of leaders. Like if yet at the moment in my team, we have 2 gold members. Someone qualified as a gold member, I think was it on Friday. And we have a number of silver ambassadors. We also have a number of bronze ambassadors. Just someone, again, yesterday qualified as a bronze ambassador through the system that we are using, and we are just following that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you how we are building the business and how I'm doing it, and by simply, I think, following the system that we've been taught. So I just want you to just fasten up your belts, take some notes. And in this business, sometimes it's things that you have already heard, but I'm telling you, when you hear it differently and on a different platform, it makes a big difference. When I went to Dubai, something was shared. There's simple things about making lists, but I was doing it wrongly. And when I went to Dubai, I started to do that which we trained in Dubai, and it made a big, massive difference in terms of how I build my business. And our skills in terms of building this business are not complicated. They are simple, but I'm telling you, powerful if you just follow them. And again, let me say, I'm going to be sharing my slides just shortly, that we all have the same product. That's our escapes the holidays. We also have the same compensation plan. Each one of us, including our leader, Efrosin, including Matt Morris, including Diamond Helen, we have the same compensation plan, the same product. But sometimes what differs in terms of our results is how we apply the information that we learn in terms of this business. And for many of us, we don't want to take responsibility for our business. We usually look at our upline. What is the person that you have signed? Of course, the person that has signed you up will set you up. And as I'm going to be doing tonight, I'm going to show you how to set up a new member so that when they take responsibility of their business, they can duplicate and work this business. And that's the weakness we have. We have leaders that don't want to take responsibility of this business. I can't continue to blame Diamond Helen who signed me up. As soon as she signed me up, she showed me a few things in terms of what to do. Of course, here and there, higher stuff that she sees for me to get to the next level, she can always tell me. But there are basics that if each one of us, including new members, if we follow, it's going to help us. So let me see if I can quickly share my slides, and if somebody can just confirm if you are seeing my slides. Are you seeing my slides?
Yes.
Lovely. So, I mean, what we want to do, guys, we want to keep the momentum going. And in this business, sometimes they say slow sucks, but fast is funny. And that's what we want to do. And in this month that is coming, the month of September, we want to create phenomenal results as we lead towards the training that is coming up in Barcelona and towards the training that is coming up in Zimbabwe. So I'm gonna just share with you in terms of this. I think the introduction has been done. Look here, guys. There is no one who has been put to jail about dreaming. This opportunity for me, it has made me to dream again. I've never been excited in my life. This opportunity, the gift that we have been given by our CEO Isaac Ben Shabat, has made me to dream again. I'm telling you. Because, I mean, I did the right things. I went to school. Like you've heard, I have a first degree in social work. I have a master's degree in social work. I have a good job. But I'm telling you, the job was so limiting to me because I was looking for something that is bigger than myself. And Viago is bigger than any of us. And what I want is, what I love about it is that it makes you to dream again. And it has made me to dream again. So guys, I want you to dream big. You need to read this book, The Magic of Thinking Big. I think our leader Efrosin once recommended that book. You need to read that because I think many of us, because of we have limiting beliefs, because of where we are coming from, we have been told that you can't do A, B, C, D. This is how much you can earn. You can earn at this ceiling. You know where I work? Last year, the government of the United Kingdom gave a ceiling in terms of how much an agent social worker can be paid. And I just thought about it when I heard about it, say, the effort that I put in this work, but they put a cap. And you then ask yourself, why? But why? But that's what happens in our workspaces. So when I saw this opportunity, it made me to dream again. And I mean, the sky is the limit in terms of this opportunity. Now, I am currently reading this book. Again, one of the things that you need to do when you are in this space, in this industry called network marketing, is developing yourself through personal development, reading books. It's so powerful that there's a statement that I took when our leader Efrosin asked me to do this training, and I'm just get a quote from this book. It says, the name of the book is called The Greatest Networker in the World. I remember many of you remember the day when this was shared. But many of us, we don't do things. We don't. And from it, I know Diamond Ellen has bought it and she's reading it. And she told me that the book is powerful. It's a powerful book. One of the statements that he says, this guy by the name John Milton Fogg, the one who wrote this book, The Greatest Networker in the World, he says, the one thing that is missing most in our business is doing the business in a way that others could easily do too. Many times we are creating our own systems and hence duplication becomes complicated. But we have a system that we want, if we are bringing in a new member, they follow it, and if they follow it, it's easy to duplicate. And that's what I'm going to be taking you through. And like I said, I've been testing this system. When Muzaffar and Matt Morris trained it in Greece, I came back and I did it, and Muzaffar did another one, and I'm telling you, it's working. So let's follow the system because it removes all the hurdles in terms of doing this business. So I'm going to take you through the different steps in terms of how to duplicate and also how to set up a new member. Step number one, which is key, when you sign up somebody new, and I'm already doing this, and I would want, whether you're a new member, you've already signed up, and ask all the new members that have been there for a while. When you are bringing in people to this business, guys, it's a big decision that somebody makes to say they want to start this business. Hence, you need to set up them correctly to make sure that they're going to do this business. but they can only do it if they know what is the direction. So this is what I'm doing with the new members that we are bringing into the team. Step number one, which is key, is I ask the person to say, are you making a decision to finish the race? Because many times people start something and they easily quit when the chips get hard. I usually give it up front. For those that are in my team, they know this. If I've done a three-way call with you or I'm doing set you up, I usually say to people, the greatest challenge that you are going to face in this business are no's. And for many people, it's a struggle. Just early this morning, I don't know, one of the team members, if he's on the call, he's away. He's currently based in Ireland. He signed up recently. But I'm glad that he reached out to me and he said, Sapphire Ambassador Aaron, I think things are getting hard. I said, what is it? He said, those people that you did some three-way calls and they were going to sign up, some of them are already giving excuses and kind of, and I'm already receiving some no's. We had a good chat. And I said, remember, when you signed up with a conversation, that you want to do this for yourself and for your family. Do you remember that? He said, yes. So I said, whenever you are receiving these no's, remember the reason why you started this business. Hence, you need to finish the race. I want when you reach that top rank, the Black Diamond, like Paul, you said, I fought a good fight. The fight is not going to be easy. So, new members, when you're setting them up, I said, please tell me, are you going to finish the race? Are you going not to quit? Because many of us, when people say, I've tried something else, yeah, it did not work. It did not work because you did not finish. Diamond Helen usually says, how would I have known that I was going to make $5,000 if I have not get started? Or along the way after she signed up and people were saying, no, if she had said she was going to quit. So once you sign up somebody, guys, as a first step, the day you sign them, you say, can you give me a commitment that you are going to finish the race? And I usually say to people, I'm not going to give up on you until you give up on yourself. And it's very important that people knows that we have their back. We are bringing people to this business to change their lives. Step number 2, you need to ask the person, why are you doing Viago? What is the reason of you doing Viago? What is it that you want to achieve? Me and my wife at some point, we had a kind of a foundation that we started where in my previous school that I did, I went to school, my primary school, I had a prize giving day that we had our name, but I was doing that using my own personal salary. But like I told you, my salary has been cut, it's limited. When I saw this opportunity, it made me to say, great, I'm gonna be doing bigger and much better things in that area. So ask the new member, what is your goal? What is it that you want to achieve? And for most people, it's financial freedom. So when I sign up somebody new, I usually share that slide for our residual income. I show them this slide. And when you show them the slide, you then kind of come up with short-term, medium-term, and long-term financial goals, where you're going through them with this rank and be realistic with them to say, I mean, someone can't achieve Black Diamond in 1 month or 2 months. It's not possible. Or 3 months, it's not possible. So set goals that are achievable. Smart goals with them in terms of achieving these ranks. So you explain to them what it means, 5 left, 5 right, and how to do that. And once they then give you the short term in your first month, because remember, in this business, we always say in your first, you have 3 dates. This has been shared by Oli Defroshin. Your first week, your first month, your first year. So to say in your first week, it's about signing up a couple of people. But in your first month, we need to hit some ranks. If someone is working so hard, it's easy to hit the bronze and the silver. And for some people, of course, who are so ambitious, they can reach gold, but Usually the bronze and silver is very achievable within a month if somebody is really following the system. So I sit down with them. What are your goals? And when they're looking at this, they are seeing the figures, they are seeing the numbers. I think for those that have attended Mzafa, you see him when he's drawing the numbers, he's going through and you are mentioning their name. Okay? You're going through with them, you are mentioning their name. It's very important. Okay? You're asking Imola, what is your goal? What is it that you want to achieve? Okay? In your first week, 2 weeks, can we achieve a bronze? What is it that you want? What is it? I then kind of come up with a game plan. Diamond Helen calls it a game plan and he comes up with a game plan. We come up with a game plan for them to achieve so that it's clear to them in terms of what they need to do. So once that is set, we've spoken about what is it that they want to achieve and they tell me this is what I want to make. The step number 3 is I then say to the member, I ask them to make a names list. Look here, guys, the inventor of our business are people. So I tell the person, I want you to make a list of between 30 to 40 or to 50 names. We call it the concentrated list. The list is from their home market, relatives, close friends, work colleagues, and neighbors. I'll say, write names of people that are close to you. Let's say if you are in trouble, you have a tire puncher in the middle of the night. Who are the people that you are going to call? Whom you are going to ask? Because many people, when you start saying make a list, they'll tell you, oh, I don't know people. This business anyway, it's not about knowing people. But everybody has relatives. Everybody has friends. In fact, science tells us that anyone who is over 18, you know 300 people by names. So this is very important. Once you have signed up the person on that, for me, I do it once they sign up, don't wait for a week. Don't wait for 2 days. Soon after signing up, we do this. Guys, if you go and implement this, the results are phenomenal. Those are the results that we have been seeing in our teams. I'm telling you, the team has been growing. And key and important is now for those that have also been signed up to do the same. That's why we're saying once we have a system that people can follow, it becomes so easy. This is how to set up a new member. So step number 3, you ask the new person, can you write up names between 30 to 50? Doesn't matter if they miss, maybe they write 20, 30 or 20, 25. Okay? I'll also say to them, kindly include people that you know that are fun-loving, because that's what we have here. Our founder, Isaac Ben-Shabbat, says, we sell happiness. We're a community of people that are just happy. So I say, in your network, you know people that, and you hear somebody says, I know them. When I'm talking to them, he says, I know people that loves when we go for parties, that ones, they're jumping speakers. Call it jumping speakers in our, from where I come from, Zimbabwe. People that they love joy. Put them on your list. Those, you know, those that wants to travel, because that's what we have. They'll say, yes, I know my friends. I know someone has been to Dubai recently. I said, put them on your list. You also know your friends who wants to make some money, or people that are complaining about money, that money is not enough. Put them in your list. And people that you think may love our community. And I'll tell them, please, when you're making your list, don't be judgmental. Okay? Put up everybody, because you hear someone say, but I don't think this one will not do it. I'll say, you know, in our business, and I've seen this, and maybe some of you have been in the industry for a while, you know this, you don't judge people, because some people whom you think are not going to sign up, they do sign up. Some people that you think are not going to sign up, they do what? They do sign up. So I say to the person, don't be judgmental. In your list, yes, you have those that you're thinking about, but when you're writing down those names, do not select. The opportunity itself is the one that's gonna actually sort, because in this business, we are in the business of sorting. When we're inviting people to our opportunity, we are sorting. We are looking for those that loves to be part of our community. We are not looking for everybody. Hence, don't be worried when people say no. We are looking for people that wants what we have. Okay? Then I would say to them, after we do your launch, I want you to then make that long list of 100 plus up to 500 names, the one that you're going to be using on the daily Zoom presentations. So the 30 to 50 is for their launch. So once we have done that, I'll then agree with them to say, so when can we do your launch party? And the business launch for me, we need to do it within between 24 to 72 hours of them signing up. When they are still excited about the opportunity, don't leave them to go for long. So usually someone will say, okay, give me just 24 hours. I want to make my list. I've done a couple of business launches. The business launches are so powerful. They are so powerful. So we agree on a date. Usually I do them after the daily team presentations. Sometimes there are days that I don't do launches, especially if Rossini is presenting, Diamond Helen is presenting, and Matt Morris are presenting. I usually avoid those days because I want them to come to those main presentations that are done by our leaders, because the recruitment rate becomes even more than me doing it. So during those days, I usually avoid them, but if I can, I will. But most days, I'll try to avoid that. Okay, so we arrange for a business launch. I then teach this new member how to invite their friends to the business launch. Look, inviting in this business is key. It's one skill that you need to teach your new members, because if you're not careful, soon after they sign up, they are just going to be all over and try to explain because they're excited. Look here, guys, what we have is so exciting. So one of the best things that once you're having that conversation, preparing for the launch, you teach them how to invite. Inviting, I mean, we have different scripts, but what I usually say to the new members is that don't say much. Don't explain the opportunity. Simply inviting them to the business launch. Okay? You're inviting your friend called Mary. You are simply saying, Mary, you know what? I'm so excited. If it is me who is doing the business launch, I'll call up my friends. Maybe I'm calling John. I'll say, John, you know what? I'm so excited. The reason I'm calling is I'm so excited. As you know, I'm a social worker by profession, but I've been looking for something that I can do part-time to make extra income to replace my day income, my daytime income. And I found the opportunity. So I'm excited and I'm inviting you to my business launch. All right? Did you hear what I said? John, I'm so excited. I've been looking for an opportunity that I can make money doing it part-time to replace my daytime income. And I'm so excited and I'm inviting you to my business launch. What is it to say, great, I'm doing my business launch tomorrow. And the person who is doing my business launch is one of my top leaders, Diamond Helen. I'm edifying the person who is doing the business launch. That's what you need to do. Guys, let me tell you something. In this industry, if you don't edify your leaders, you are doomed for failure. I know some people, you may think that you are wherever you are or who you are in your profession whatsoever. When you come to this business, edify those that have results. And I can tell you, when you do so, your guests are coming in expecting. So the person who will be doing my launch is Diamond Helen. Diamond Helen is an accountant by profession. You know, she once went for this international organization. You know, she was an accountant in Africa, was posted to the US, then came to Europe, where she was managing a budget of 1 billion. And now in our business, she's on a rank where she's earning $5,000 residual income. She's so powerful and she wants to help people, and she's the one who will be doing my launch. So are you available tomorrow 8 p.m. if the time that we are doing to do the launch? I'm coaching this new member so that they understand what we mean to do edification. Please, guys, do this to your new members. I've done 3-way calls with some people, some people that have been there that are assistant. They'll just introduce you, please, Aaron, they will edify their, I'll talk about with 3-way calls. They'll edify their guest and then they'll say, over to you, Aaron. Once they've edified their friend, you're not doing any service to yourself. So when you are preparing that launch, teach this new member, because they're coming into a new world. So you teach them how to invite and how to edify the person who is doing the presentation, the launch for them. Okay? And I'll also then say to them, I'll quickly take them through the 3-step setup. And for me, what I do in my launches, I will usually also ask the new person that I'm launching the business to say a few words in front of their guests. It's beautiful. They will introduce themselves and they will do this 3-step setup. Why are they doing Viago? They will tell their guests. Some will say, you know, I've been looking at an opportunity that I can also make another pension pot, or I was looking for a retirement package, and I've just been looking for another source of income. They'll tell their guests, and they'll tell their guests, I'm all in. Okay, for me, this is big, this is massive. I'm all in. And either way, after the presentation, please, guys, make up your mind. And I can tell you the results we have been getting as a result of the launches and the guests seeing their friend coming to this big launch. And what we have also been doing, when I'm doing also the launch, I also invite leaders to come in to support. And I know Diamond Helen, even as she's busy, she comes in and share your story. Guys, let's support each other. We recently, Muzafa, our leader Muzafa, was doing a launch for one of his team members in the US. He called myself and Diamond Helen to come and give our stories. Ladies and gentlemen, I will kindly request that maybe Agri, Imola, you're doing a launch. Invite us. We can come and support you. The same applies to yourselves. Either it's the team that is in Uganda, maybe it's Martin, it's Harriet, who is doing the launches. Invite us to come and share our story, because what has been happening, especially for the launches sometimes, and I've seen our leader Diamond Helen putting a message even in our presentation group that let's work together as a team, because sometimes people just hear stories from people that are just coming from Hungary, from Zimbabwe, from Uganda, and they think that the business, the opportunity is just from those countries. Yet we are in over 60 countries. We are one big team. So when we are doing those launches, for those that are available, if you can, send me a message in advance. Sapphire Ambassador Aaron, are you available at 8 p.m.? If I'm available, just come and share the story. I'll come and share my story. And the guest of this new member, yes, okay, this is Imola, this is Agri from Romania. Oh my goodness, this is Diamond Helen. So we attended that launch from Zafa, which he was doing for another member, myself and Diamond Helen. And you can imagine, I can assume all people, those people do sign up. So when I'm doing my launches, I've been inviting leaders to come and share their story. But I would want us guys as a team, when we are doing these business launches, let's invite across continents, across countries, and it will help us to make more results as people see, okay, someone from UK, someone from Zambia, someone from Uganda, someone from Romania, someone from Cyprus, and it works quite very well. So step number 4, the business launch is very important. It's a smaller meeting for that specific team member. I've seen some new members inviting people up to 30, 40. I've done such launches like that. There's some people who can massively invite. But I think now also one of the lessons that I've also learned is that the smaller, the better for easy follow-up. Now, step number 5 in setting up a new member is follow-up through 3-way calls. Money in this business is in the follow-up. Once people have attended the launch, and I'm talking also follow-ups even in our daily Zooms, if you don't follow up on the people that we've invited, there is no reason for us to do so. So what we do after we have done the launches, I think people that are in my team, they know this. I usually tell them, I prepare them before. I'm saying this to the new member. This is how the business works. You have invited, you have made your list, you have invited, I'm going to be doing your launch. But the next thing that we do is soon after the presentation, let's do the 3-way calls. The rule of 3-way calls is that you do them soon after the launch. The reason being that we want these guests, while they still remember, the presentation is still fresh, the testimony they are hearing, they are still seeing vividly the trips, they are still remembering the testimony that has been shared. Talk to the guests. And I usually say to the new members, the least we can do, or the most time we can do, is 24 hours. Because after that, people are so busy with life, they forget. Some of them will tell you, by the way, what was the name of the company? Was it Viaga? They can't even remember. So soon after the presentation, we do the 3-way calls. And I'm telling you, the results were phenomenal. There are people that soon after the launch, we sign up, and it helps this new member that has been set up, because that's one of the key things that we need for new members. They need to score in 24 hours to sign up their first or second person. There's one of our new members, our latest bronze ambassador, Daisy. I hope she's here. Daisy Zingiso did the same thing. She just qualified as a bronze ambassador. Within a month, she signed up over 7 people. She's currently on the leadership board. I'm telling you, yesterday she signed up 2 more people. I'm sure if the the leadership board is reviewed, you'll see a maybe on number 2, because the first one is the person who is on number 1 is on crazy, is already on 17, or maybe is on 20, but she may be on number 2. We did what I'm telling you, the processes that we followed here, and as a result, the results were phenomenal. Now, and so the 3-way calls are very important. We do them soon after the call. Let me just stop on this slide. You have seen this slide, but some of us, we don't understand this slide, and we don't do it in practice. There are some people, you are so scared to add 5 people. I don't know why. Did you hear the introduction that Diamond Helen gave to me? She does that every time, even when we are doing 3-way calls. That's what she does. Even if I'm doing a 3-way call with someone that she has invited, and she's doing the 3-way, don't ever think that she also, even myself, I also do 3-way calls. And this is the structure of 3-way calls. It's a 3-way call because it's 3 people. This new person that I've done the launch, okay, maybe it's Daisy, and we have here with me here, I've done the call for Daisy. Daisy is the new member that I have done the there's some noise. Okay, great. So this is how 3-way calls are done. In fact, let me just do kind of how we do 3-way calls so that people understand how we edify. Diamond Helen, can you admit yourself? Diamond Helen, are you there?
Yes.
We want this to be very practical. Let's say, Diamond Helen, I've launched the business for you, and now with us, you have your guest called whom do you want? Imola. So I want you to Imola has attended the presentation, and you want me to close Imola for you, and this is how we do the edification. So I want you to do the introductions and how we do 3-way calls, the 3-way calls.
Okay. So thank you, Imola, for having time to connect with my mentor and upline leader. So here I've got Imola, who is my friend. We have known each other for years. You know, she's one person that when I'm stuck, I go to her. She always has my back. So when I started this, she was the first person I thought of. We traveled together. We have grown up together. So she has watched the Zoom presentation that you have just done, and she's so excited. So Imola, I've got my mentor here. You have heard him presenting, Mr. Aaron Zinyanya. He has got the first degree in social work, master's. He's also a manager at his workplace. He is so busy. He's growing this business internationally. So to have time with him, it's a blessing that we managed to get hold of him. So I would like you to talk to him. I know you have some questions, but what I can tell you is, since you told me you are interested, you just have some questions. If you listen to him and do exactly what he will tell you to do, you know, he always says, if you are coachable and trainable, he will make you unstoppable. The results that I'm getting, I'm working with him directly, and that's why we are having these results. So my mentor, my coach, Mr. Aaron Zinyanya, over to you.
Thank you so much, Diamond Helen, for this. So once Diamond Helen has done that, she will then keep quiet, and she has handed over to me. I'll now talk to Imola. So I'll appreciate Imola. Thank you so much, Imola, for having your time to really see what we are doing. And let me also say to you that you are so blessed to work with Diamond Helen, because she's one of the top leaders in our company. Okay, that way. For this one, because she's new member. No. For Diamond Helen now, because she's new, I'll just say you are so blessed to really work with Madame Helen. Now because I'm not talking because because she's a new, because Diamond Helen is a new member now. I'm taking as a new. So I'll say you're so blessed also to really work with Madame Helen Manchona. She has just started her business, but I can tell you there's big things that are promising in terms of working here, and I'll be there also to work with you. So why I'm here is to also answer your questions. So I would want you to ask me anything that you want to clarify. Now, once Diamond Helen, like we have said, she has introduced me, I'm now taking over, and she now keeps quiet. And I'll talk to Imola, the new member. The purpose of that call is for me to answer questions that Imola has. But key and important is to close the sale. Because at the end of it all, Diamond Helen has invited Imola so that she can sign her up. So I answer her question at the end of it all. I'll ask Imola, are you ready to get started? I've had experience of three-way calls. Where you are doing three-way calls with somebody, and they'll say, oh, by the way, Sapphire Ambassador, please, can you just please allow me just to come in? I just want to add something. Or Sapphire Ambassador Aaron, you've forgotten about this, the issue of the monthly subscription. Oh, Sapphire, no, please, can you allow me, please, when your leader now they expect that you have given the role to say to now take over. Do not add stuff. Sometimes we even leave stuff deliberately. I mean, look, some people think that it's an opportunity for them to show their new member how they know Viago. Don't do that. Sometimes you undo certain things that we have already tried to sign up your new member. So once you have introduced, you have done the edification, you keep quiet and I deal with your new member. I can tell you and I can guarantee you, our team with Diamond Helen, the results that are coming is a result of three-way calls. They are so effective. This third-party validation works so much well because let me tell you, your friends, they know you. And sometimes some of your friends are so tricky. They may ask you, have you already made some money? Which results do you have? Have you already gone to a holiday and you have just signed up? But when you have your leader who is coming in and they are sharing their story, it makes sense. And some people, they wanted to hear from someone who is different from you. And that third-party validation works all the time. So this is a step that we do. So follow-up is very important through three-way calls. And for the new members, kindly follow this step and it works all the time. Don't say, I'm going to deal. I've heard people who say, I know my people. I'll deal with them. Let me tell you, I've heard people coming back to me to say, I can't sign up anyone. I can't sign up with anyone because what will happen is that they'll give you objections, which you can't deal with. And for us with the training that we have, we know how to deal with those objections. So hence, it's very important for this three-way call. More so for a new member whom we have just launched in the business. Some of you may even ask you, who is the founder of the company? As a new member, you don't even know the founder of the company. And we are there to support you. So this step is very important. Now, step number 6 is promotion. Promotion in this industry. If you want to make money, the big monies, I'm talking about you going for the diamond, blue diamond, red diamond, sapphire, you need to promote what we do in this company, in this industry. For us, it's about promotion of big events and our product. For me, at the moment, I know for many already the Barcelona trip because there's need for visas, but I still promote it. But most, I'm now promoting about the trip in Zimbabwe. For example, if I'm signing someone from Zimbabwe, that new member, I'll tell them they need to attend that training. So guys, promotion of big events, especially our trainings, is very key. And also promotion of our product, the escapes. That's what will make you to succeed in this business. So promotion is very important. Now, attending events is key for success in this business. I can guarantee you, if you want to try it, but I can say don't try it at home. Avoid attending trainings. There's somebody, I think it was from the US, she said to me, it was a three-way call that I was doing to this member, and I was saying, you need to attend the training. And in the US, there are already training events that are coming because I spoke, she's from Zimbabwe, but based in Canada. So he said to me, Aaron, what will happen if I don't attend those trainings? I said, you're not going to ring up and make the big monies. because big monies are made by those that attend trainings, because it's not just about numbers, it's about leadership. When you become silver, bronze, you are now a leader, you're leading 10 people. You are a silver ambassador, you're leading 20 people. Gold is 50, maybe 25. Sapphire, 100 people. It's not just having those numbers. You are leading, people are looking up to you. Hence, we encourage people as you are ranking up, starts to step up and be the leader for your team. So if you want to really make the big monies, you attend trainings. So for me, I've set up a new member. I'll tell them you need to buy the ticket for the next training, because big decisions are made at big events. Never miss a training. If you are, myself, I've made a decision that I'm not going to miss any training. I went to Dubai. From Dubai, I bought my ticket for Dubai, for Greece, whilst I was in Dubai. Whilst I was in Dubai, I bought the ticket for Zimbabwe, and I'll be going to Zimbabwe. I know when I go to Dubai, to Greece, to Barcelona, another event will be launched for the next training, and we'll buy our tickets. Each training gives you one thing that changes your business. In Greece, I made a decision to go all in. And after that, I qualified as Sapphire. And I'm attending Barcelona and then go to Zimbabwe. So trainings are very important. Promoting big events. When we promoted the event that Matt Morris went to Zimbabwe, guys, our team exploded. It was during the time that Diamond Helen was in Zimbabwe that she became a diamond. I remember a Sapphire Ambassador Rumbi became Sapphire Ambassador Rumbi when that event was taking place. This is massive. Promote, promote, promote. So we have this training that is coming up to Barcelona, and we also have this training that is coming up in Zimbabwe. And I can tell you, I can guarantee you guys, if you miss, especially those that are in Zimbabwe, I know people in Europe are going to go to Zimbabwe, because we have these two amazing, great leaders. We have Efrosyn, men that 30 plus first-time millionaires should be in Zimbabwe. And I know people are going to come from Europe. I've said to people that are in Zimbabwe, when I'm promoting, I will tell them that you are going to watch this training from the windows, because it's going to be, the tickets are going to be sold out. And together with Jesse McPherson, multi-millionaire, one of our top earners, coming to Zimbabwe. I can't afford to miss that. But also key and important is to promote our product. I mean, look here, you cannot talk about travel if you don't also test the product. When I went to Dubai, Viago became reality because I tested the product. We are planning to plan another trip, which we're going to go together with the family in December again in Dubai. And we have an escape that is coming up in Spain, Barcelona. Please, guys, buy the trip. If you are going to Barcelona, have the escape, because it's a recruitment too. And even people can hear it, they can feel it. When you are talking from experience, I know Egri and Imola, you have a trip that you're also going, is it the Philippines? And it's a recruitment too. It's a recruitment too. Even when you are talking about this product, people can feel it that you are talking from the book. You have not experienced it. I mean, you have seen when I'm doing presentations, I've shared my videos, my photos. That trip is recruiting people. It's bringing people to the business, because that's what we do. So we have this trip. The escape for Barcelona is now in the system. Go into your Viago, in your club Viago, buy the trip, test the trip. When you are talking from within and you have experienced it, I'm telling you, your recruitment is gonna go high up. Ladies and gentlemen, the only impossible journey is the one that you have never begun. And for all of us here, we are 97 people that are on this call. The journey that you have begun, you need to finish it. And the reason why people fail in anything is because halfway through the journey, they quit. Failure is just feedback. The rejection that we are getting is just feedback. In our business, we say go for a no. Some will not, so what? And I'm telling you, I can't wait to congratulate each one of us as we get to the top. And for sure, if you follow the system that we've just shared this evening, you get paid, you make money, and you hit the ranks. Thank you so much for everybody who has attended the training, and I hope that you're going to implement that which we have just shared. And I can't wait to congratulate some of you as you start hitting the ranks. Just follow these steps and make sure the new members that are joining you follow this. Once you do so, your team is going to duplicate. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Copy and paste, and it works all the time. That's what we are doing. And thank you so much, everybody. I know that we are just about to start a training. And Diamond Helen, I don't know if I can hand over to you. Thank you so much. And if you can also, on my behalf, thank to our leader, Efrosin, for giving me this opportunity just to share and do the training for the team.